What up, gamers? YouTube, like and subscribe. We're trying to make this all happen over here, and let me tell you, this is going to be one of the better conversations that you can watch between a streamer and their community on the internet when it comes to the Game Awards. Why? Because I'm very informed, as is my stupid chat. They're not stupid, I'm sorry I called them that. They're not even here yet. They can't even defend themselves. But if you're a YouTube VOD watcher, then type "we're better than Twitch" chat in the comments, and easy engagement, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Very, very dope. Very, very dope. Here's the plan. I haven't voted yet for the Game Awards. I typically make 2 columns, but tonight I would like to do 3 columns. So here's the format that we're gonna do everything, okay? Chat, welcome in. Vinny's here, Redbeard is here, Bama is here already. We love to see it. The plan is, I typically go through every year and I give you 2 separate predictions. I give you basically what I want to win and then what I think will win. Sometimes those are the same, sometimes those are vastly different, right? Sometimes I'm gonna vote with my heart, but I'm going to predict with my mind. This year, the community is blossoming. I think that I've got some people in here that are pretty well informed, and I would like to sort of use chat. Look at that! My chat being smart already. W's in the chat. Redbeard with the big sub right off Jump Street. Let's go, Redbeard. Thank you so much. So good to have you in here. You've been a perfect addition to chat lately. Awesome to have you in for 2 months. I appreciate it. Too kind to me. Too kind to me. We love this. Sirius, welcome in. Kurt, welcome in. Redbeard, of course. Absolute legends. What I'm gonna do tonight is chat for each one of these outside of the esports categories and whatnot. I am going to poll you on what you want to win. What you want, what you think will win. What you think will win. I guess I'm gonna poll you on what you think will win. That's the right way to do it. What I want to win, what I think will win, and then what chat thinks will win. How many awards does Balatro take? Potentially a lot of them. Wait for it. Welcome in. Dantes, welcome in. I am glad so many of you guys are here because I'm going to need the hive mind today more than ever. More than ever. Serious, I watched the 3 indie streams today while out with COVID, and what a fucking blast. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them. I have had such a fun time, and those streams have been getting better and better and better. That 3rd one that we streamed today, Indiana Jones moved its way into, I think, the top 5. The top 5 of the year for me? I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy how much I have enjoyed that game and how much I enjoy even more of it as time goes on. Truly incredible. Wait for it. Thank you so much. The bump and run is always appreciated. We love to see this. To pick it up myself, highly recommended. Okay, so let's look at this. When I hit vote now and you hit start voting, they make you vote game of the year first, which is not what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the end and then pull it backwards. I think that's the right way to do things. Hey, Treehorn, did you make it in here? Are you hanging out? Any chance that you want to... Let me read. Treehorn sent me a message. Oh, I didn't even see that you sent me a message at like 7:30. The required software record. Oh, all right. Let's go, Elden Ring. Oh my god. But at least I have the gamers in here, even if it's Ark. Ark, welcome in, homie. Fire Mario, welcome in. Okay, so the way that I want to do this is as follows. Treehorn, if you have the opportunity, let me ask you, Treehorn, honestly, even though you're on the spot and you're live, feel free to just fucking say no to me, because if you say no, I'll just do it myself after the fact. But basically, all I want is for the categories that we vote on, which will basically be everything that excludes the esports stuff here, just like an Excel spreadsheet kind of thing, or a Google Sheets, where it's like most anticipated game, and then it's Jake's vote, Jake's prediction, chat's prediction. Yeah, want to win, will win, chat pick. Exactly. So chat, that's how I'm gonna do it. Vinny, welcome in. A remake can be nominated, DLC can as well. Let's go Elden Ring. Oh. All right, so chat, I feel like there's not much of a, I don't have much of a horse in the race for these first like 4. So I'm not gonna poll you guys. Let's just rifle through those real quick and get to most anticipated game, and then we'll kind of do it as like a demo before we get into the meat and potatoes of this entire thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our picks, and then we will hit previous, I guess, is the kind of the way to do things. Dude, is this really formatted in such a way that it's just barely cut off every time? That's so fucking annoying. You stupid website. All right, best esports team. I will give it to the League of Legends winners. And then I just back out of that and hit this. Did that save? Let's see if that saved. Yeah, vote placed. Cool. Then we go previous. Vote best esports athlete. Faker. Easy. All right. Previous. Very good. Best esports game. League of Legends, always and forever. Faniel, welcome in. We love to see it. All right, previous. Content creator of the year. The only person that I even know on here is Queso. Easy. Previous. What if I just zoom this out, chat? Oh, that's the move. That's the fucking move. That's the move. I'm also going to make this bigger, just for the sake of making good content. You know what? Let me do this. Let me walk myself over here. I know how to do this. I'm a fucking gamer, dude. I'm a fucking streamer is what I am. We'll do a little something like this. What do you say? All right. You didn't want esports? Nah, you don't have to record that, Treehorn. We'll start it here, basically. So, chat. For this, what I'm going to do every time is I'm going to make my vote. I'll also then tell you guys what I think will win. So my vote for most anticipated game is Grand Theft Auto 6 out of what I see here. That's what I'm most excited for. In this scenario, I also think Grand Theft Auto 6 will win. However, I am going to poll my stupid chat. You're not stupid. I love you, chat. Most anticipated game. DS2. Ghost. GTA. Metroid. Monhun. Oh, there's only... For game of the year, we'll have to do something a little bit differently. But for the most part, it will look like this, chat. And then we will get our poll up. I think it's 5 categories for most things. And then, chat, you will vote. You'll have 1 minute to vote. Place your vote on Twitch. And then the winner will be recorded. And we'll see who does better. Me or you. At the end. Change zoom level. Yeah. Serious. The move. For sure. I'm excited for all 5. I get it. I will probably play all of these on stream. Jen Pasta, welcome in, homegirl. Place that vote. We love this. Chat, if you're not following Jen Pasta, you are missing out on it. She's one of the best streamers around regardless, but also her and I had a motherfucking dank-ass stream together earlier. Yo, Patel, bro. What up, broski? Remember when you snapped at me? Speaking of, I do. Too fucking funny, Patel. Too funny. Good to have you in here. Thanks for making the jump. I know it's a tough sell to go from e-girl to bald gamer boy, but you made it. And I was also a little bit rude to you, but I'm a little bit rude to everybody that I meet. We love it. And the VOD is posted. A fucking 10 out of 10. Let's go. Patel, welcome in. Good to have you. All right, let's keep it popping. Good shit. Chat voted GTA the smart pick. So now we'll go to the previous category, and we'll hit the next category. The best adaptation. Chat, we're not going to vote on this one either. I'm just going to give it to Arcane. I don't really have a horse in this race. I'm assuming you guys would all vote for Arcane too, and I think Arcane will win. Let's just keep it popping in the free world. I think this is the last one that we'll skip. Yeah, okay, so now we're actually in the shit, right? The question becomes best multiplayer. At this point, chat, let me take a quick second to run you through the Game Awards and how this works, okay? I feel like it is important for me to share my information with you so that you are informed on the decisions that you're making as well. Should I start my streaming career? You should at the very least try it. I think everyone deserves to try streaming and see if it's for them. Don't quit your job and immediately start streaming, but I think streaming is awesome. If you like it as a hobby, continue doing it, see if you can grow into something. I love streaming. The Game Awards, except for one single category, is not decided on by the people, okay? The Game Awards is decided on primarily, although the people do have a say, these votes do count. They count for a small percentage of who gets the award. The Game Awards is voted on by a panel of experts from around the world, typically video game journalists and outlets. Baby Pink Peach, welcome in, homegirl. Jobless Jake, always and forever. Not always and forever. Probably I'll get a job one day. Unless you guys start fucking gifting some subs. Let's go. I'm just kidding. Now, what does this mean? What it means is a lot of times what you'll find is that when you're looking at the ballots, when you are making your decisions as an outlet, you have these outlets, something like a Kind of Funny Games, an Easy Allies, a MinMax, who is not a single person, right? They are multiple individuals who all contribute to this one outlet that only get to fill out a single ballot to cast their vote. Because of that, a lot of times you'll find the cream that rises to the top for these decisions is the kind of like, think of like most common denominator type situation. If a couple people like this game and a couple people like that game, but a bunch of people are pretty hot on one game, that game will typically be the pick for the outlet. So that informs a lot of the decisions that I make. In addition to that, when you're looking at the full scope of things, you'll also find that typically it's not like the Oscars where when Lord of the Rings Return of the King wins for Best Picture, it doesn't win for Best Drama or something like that because it wins for also Best Drama because it's just the best in all those awards. It's the other way for this. I find that typically over the years, these outlets like to share the wealth, right? So even though it would make sense that Game of the Year would also be RPG of the Year if the Game of the Year was an RPG, sometimes they'll try to kind of toss them an honorable mention so that everybody gets an award type of thing. They try to kind of play it politically correctly, and that is something that I take into consideration when I'm making my decisions on what I think will be a pick. The other thing to know, the other most important thing to know, is that public perception and popular vote does not decide these. Obviously, if you've been listening to what I'm saying, you would know this, but it's for that reason and why I'm explaining this right now, why I am going to vote for Super Mario Party Jamboree, because that's my favorite multiplayer game of the year, and this is why we're going to differentiate for the first time. So I have voted for Mario Party Jamboree. I don't think that will win here. And you may be thinking, oh, the most popular one is probably Call of Duty. It's always Call of Duty. You have to remember that the vast majority of people that are voting for these games are the people who are in the industry. It's the gamer ass video games that win. That's why I think the best multiplayer game of the year is going to be at the Game Awards, Helldivers 2. Now, chat, I won't go into a long-winded explanation of how that works every single time. This will be your opportunity to hear the spiel and then make a decision. You vote now what you think will win. COD, Helldivers, Mario, Tekken, or Warhammer. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I hope that makes sense, chat. I tried my best to relay that information as best as I could, but the Game Awards is an interesting and fickle situation that I think is tragically misunderstood pretty often. Not tragically, but it is. Helldivers. Listen, there's a good chance that's another industry darling. I think a game like Tekken 8 has no chance, even though it might be the best multiplayer game review-wise and pound for pound as a fighting game. Call of Duty might be the most popular with the people, but Helldivers has that like video game industry darling status of the past year for me, which I think is interesting. But chat, I urge you to maybe what I should do, chat, is I should poll you first after these, and then I'll tell you what I think, so that I don't influence the vote as well. Does that make sense? I think that might be the. I think that might make the most sense. Was Helldivers anyway? Yeah, hell yeah. All right, good shit, chat. Helldivers takes it. Treehorn, you doing all right on recording these? Does that feel good? The rhythm, etc. All right, let's get into best sports and racing game. Nodders, we love this. I don't have a huge horse in this race. Let me create the poll for you guys so that you can vote while we go over it. The question is F1, FC, NBA, Top Spin, or WWE. Right, there we go. I think my vote, for me, my favorite game this year was Top Spin. That's my vote. And I'll let you guys decide what you think will win, and then I will tell you guys my prediction. That's the way to do it. Anticipated adaptation and multiplayer. Fuck yeah. What an icon. Oh, where did my fucking poll go on screen? What the shit? What the fuck was that, OBS? Okay. Cargo fast, IDK. Right now it's tied 3-3, F1 or FC. Chat, don't tie it. I was gonna be pissed if Jakebot was here. No Jakebot. No Jakebot. Okay, FC won, and FC is my prediction as well. EA Sports FC. I feel like pretty big in the video game industry. Good shit, chat. Good shit. All right. Next up is best sim or strategy game. Age of Mythology. Oh. All right. Age of Mythology. Frostpunk. Tsugami. Manor Lords or Unicorn. Unicorn! All right, chat. What do you think will win? Make your pick. My vote is for Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. I think this is a very fucking cool video game that came out. Hell yes. Hell yes. Daisy Gum, welcome in home, girl. Patel grabbing the first fist bump. We love this shit. Frostpunk, I said Children of the Coal Mines is fucking crazy. Why is my fucking poll plugin going away, bro? What do I pay for? Hello, bald fuck. Moose, welcome in, homie. What the fuck, dude? Who else is replaying the Borderlands series? Did you see, Bill Nyquil, that Borderlands 4 has a trailer confirmed for what's it called? The Game Awards? In chat, I guess it's worth saying, I haven't even said this. I'll be live streaming the Game Awards with Shay on Thursday, starting at 6:30, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Frostpunk and Manor Lords tied. I'm not gonna do a runoff, chat. Let's do a quick vote in chat. 0 for Frostpunk, 1 for Manor. 0 for Frostpunk, 1 for Manor. 0 for Frostpunk, 1 for Manor. 2 tied again. Frostpunk. All right, let's go Frostpunk for chat. I also am going to pick Frostpunk. I am also going to pick Frostpunk. Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry. It was 4-3 Manor. Correct. Treehorn. I'm going Frostpunk. Chat's going Manor Lords. All right. You're better at this than I am. Sorry, I don't have an opinion. That's completely fine. Not having an opinion is actually base as fuck. The best family game. The best family game. What a category. What a category. Now again. Oh, I almost did prediction instead of poll. Keep in mind how these things are decided upon. So it's Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Mario Party Jamboree, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and the Plucky Squire. Go ahead and vote what you think will win. What do you think will win? Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Mario Party Jamboree, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, the Plucky Squire. Go ahead and vote. You don't pick Peach for fighting. Maybe pick Peach. I love Peach. I don't think it has a shot here. It's fantastic. It's on my top 10 games of the year, in fact. I don't think it has a shot. Love your color, yeah. Maybe Pink Peach always has that pale pink color in chat. Iconic. It's like me, I never changed my blue since the beginning. Chat going for Mario Party Jamboree. We love to see the discrepancy. All right, chat's locked in with Mario Party Jamboree as their prediction. I am voting for Astrobot, and I also think Astrobot will win. I still know where you live. That's true. That's true. She does know. Too funny. All right, chat. I am double Astrobot. You guys think Mario Party Jamboree. Let's move on from family to best fighting game. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. We'll do another poll here. All right, and the question is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade Collection, Multiverses, or Tekken. Ready, go, chat. Who do you think will win? Who do you think will win? Our Puff Girls, yeah, they are centrally featured for some reason on the cover here. So you can do streamer man stuff. No big deal, Squanky. It's always hard, honestly, to delegate out the polls. I find when I'm trying to do it, as much as I want to, I'm doing it pretty fucking shorthand too, so it's not so hard. And it helps me kind of monologue through it. I appreciate it though. Lemmy, welcome in, homegirl. Hope you're doing well. 140 fist bumps and in on the Hanukkah Jamboree. We love to see it. And a fist bump for Squanky too. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Y'all think Princess was low-key letting herself get captured? I think from time to time. That might be true. All right, we have a tie between Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and Tekken 8. Chat, go ahead and type 0 for Dragon Ball, 1 for Tekken. 0 for Dragon Ball, 1 for Tekken. What do you think is going to win? 0 for Dragon Ball, 1 for Tekken. 0 for Dragon Ball, 1 for Tekken. 0 for Dragon Ball, 1 for Tekken. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to give it to Tekken. Yep, 5-3 Tekken. My vote is for Marvel vs. Capcom, and my prediction is Tekken. This is our want, not our think. This is your think. You are predicting who will win. Predicting who will win. So it's my vote, and then what I think versus what chat thinks. What do you think will win? All right. Next up. Go on, Game Awards. You got this. Hell yeah. All right. Things get fucking interesting here. Things get interesting here, chat. That's for sure. So this is Best RPG, which typically ends up being one of the biggest categories of the year. So it's Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Infinite Wealth, or Metaphor. Chat, you have 1 minute to vote. What do you think will win? What do you think will win? What do you think will win Best RPG of the Year? Best RPG of the Year. Feels like they made new rules for a reason, but I sure as hell hope not. Correct. Elden Ring takes this one. Entirely possible. The question is, what do you think will win this category? You can vote at home as far as what you want to win. The question is what do you think will win the RPG category? You can't vote for Elden Ring on principle. It's a question of what you think will win. 13 seconds left, chat. Not a single vote for Dragon's Dogma, Infinite Wealth, or Metaphor. My stupid chat thinks Elden Ring will win. I will be voting for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as the best RPG of the year, and I think that the winner will be Metaphor ReFantazio. Why? Because the video game industry, the panel of individuals from worldwide that are voting are fucking Persona freaks. They love RPGs, and I also, despite it being nominated, I don't think Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree does very well at the Game Awards this year, because I think there are a lot of people that will also be planting their flag in the ground and dividing those votes. I don't think that they like the idea of a DLC being voted for RPG of the year. And I think that's an important thing to note. Carla, welcome in. Riot, welcome in. Buckle up. It's arguing time. All right, chat. Best action adventure game. Prediction. Oh, no, pull. I fucked up. This is a very good one, too. This is a fun category because it's so varied. Carla, thank you for the bits. Your options are Astrobot, Prince of Persia, Silent Hill, Star Wars Outlaws, or Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I know you love Rebirth, but it feels like people as a whole are a little lower on it than Remake. I think they're hotter on it. Again, people, yes. Industry, no. I think that it's still the second highest rated game of the year on OpenCritic. Blue farts loudly, thanks so much. Never played any of those. That's okay. You can vote with your heart or you can abstain. No big deal. Up to you. Up to you. We are voting on what you think will win, chat, not what you want to win. Vote on what you think will win. The only one voting with their heart tonight. Boy. Oh, I love how varied this one is. We got votes for Astro, Prince of Persia, Star Wars Outlaws, and Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I honestly like what I'm seeing here. Prince of Persia takes it, chat. Very nice. My vote for my best action adventure game is Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. And I think that the winner is going to be Astrobot. Astrobot. I am Astrobot. The best action game. My chat. The best action game. Who do you think will win? Hanukkah Jamboree. I'm there, baby. Hell yeah, Riot. We're doing it. 8 crazy nights. All right. Your options are Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Karateka. It's Karateka, but I always thought it rhymed with erotica. Or Blade or Warhammer. Your options are... God, the fucking poll plugin not working on the screen and only working on Twitch half the time is absolutely fucking killing me. I'm so mad at it. And once it goes away, I just can't get it back until the poll is over. I'll narrate a little bit more what the poll is doing. Right now, votes in for Wukong, Helldivers, and Warhammer. Where did you go with Zelda with the Astrobot stand you are? I'm spreading the wealth, I feel like, for giving Astrobot family game and then action adventure to something else in the category feels right. Much like I think people will do, they'll disperse. I think they will disperse. I think they will. We'll see though. 3 votes for Wukong, 2 votes for Helldivers, 2 votes for Warhammer. Poll is wrapping up. Vote now if you haven't already. Very good. Chat is locked in on Wukong. Very nice. Chat, my vote for best action game is going to be Helldivers 2. And my thought on who will win will also be Wukong. It's a worldwide audience. There are a few Chinese outlets. I think that that's where this game is going to get its flowers, and I believe it'll be the only time that I predict Wukong will win anything. Playing Hogwarts in high settings with ray tracing and it's working. No, that doesn't make you a simpleton. I love that game. I fucking love that game. All right. Best VR AR. Chat, I am not going to poll you all on this. I don't care. I don't think that's a very interesting of a category. I'm going to vote for Arkham Shadow. I think Arkham Shadow will win. I would be surprised if you guys voted for something other than Arkham Shadow because you're all educated individuals. Best mobile game. We're going to do the same thing. Yeah, we'll skip. I think Pokemon trading card game is what I'm going to vote. My prediction is Balatro. And chat, you're all going to vote Balatro as well. You know, I don't think that there's a fucking chance. Leviticus, welcome in, homie. We got more gamers in the chat ready to vote. We love to fucking see it. All right, this gets interesting. I think this gets interesting, and I think we poll this. The best debut indie game: Animal Well, Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and Plucky Squire. You're in. Girls Frontline 2. Not that I've played it. That sounds right. I hit with the fist bump. Let's fucking go. Go ahead and vote now. Best debut indie game. Best debut indie game. I'm surprised. A lot of chat digging Pacific Drive. How curious. I wanted to like Animal Well. Fucking hate Animal Well. I hear you. Oh, I hear you. Hold chat. Sort of retrieved. 5 seconds left. Vote now or forever hold your peace. 3 of the 5 I played were all pretty good. Yeah, it was definitely a solid year for indie games. All right, it's a tie between Balatro and Pacific Drive. Chat, type 0 for Balatro, 1 for Pacific Drive. 0 for Balatro, 1 for Pacific Drive. 0 for Balatro, 1 for Pacific Drive for what you think will win. What you think will win. 0 1 1 1 0 1 0. Looks like Pacific Drive. Chat thinks Pacific Drive. Chat, I'm going to vote for Balatro, and I think Animal Well will win. I think Animal Well will win. We're starting to differ here a little bit. That's the first one maybe that we've gone 3 across the board. You sound like Bender. That's not the first time that I've gotten that. Who's the voice actor for Bender? I forgot his name, but when you say it, it's gonna click. Oh, it's me. John DiMaggio. Yeah, Waka, right? Oh, 0 1 0. I got you. All right. Best independent game. Chat. Best independent game. I feel like this is going to be similar in playing out from the last one, but you guys went with something that wasn't there. Let's go ahead and pull it. Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei. Oh, I did not spell that right. Lorelei. Never. UFO. 1 minute chat. 1 minute chat. Go ahead and vote on best indie game of the year. This year, no Dave the Diver. No fake indie game. No fake ass indie game. We love that. Go ahead and vote on what you think will win for best indie game. What do you think will win? 30 seconds left. Place that vote. Was Dave the Diver a fake indie game? Yeah, Dave the Diver was like a subsidiary of a pretty large company, like a boutique developer, but like there was a lot of drama on, is that game actually an indie or not? And the answer was pretty much like, no, not really. They had a fucking hell of a budget and a big team backing them and a lot of opportunity to That's almost locked in on Neva. Almost locked in on Neva. My vote will be for Neva. I believe Balatro will win. Balatro, I think, will win. Chat thinks Neva will win. I wish for Neva to win, but my prediction is for Balatro. All right, chat. Best community support. I love this category. I absolutely love this category. I vote the same thing every single year because there is only one game with the community support that really deserves it every single time. All right. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers, No Man's Sky. Go ahead and dig in, chat. I want No Man's Sky to win, but I don't think they will. And the game is Skyrim. It's got to be Fortnite. There are a few that deserve it. I think all these games would arguably deserve it. Baldur's Gate will win because PC gamers can't stop Kuman. So fucking true. So fucking true. So true. We got to vote for Baldur's Gate, 2 for Fortnite, 2 for No Man's Sky, nothing for nothing for Helldivers, nothing for Final Fantasy. I'll tell you guys, spoiler alert, my vote is for Final Fantasy. That's not my prediction, but nobody communicates with their team better than Yoshi P, the director and producer of Final Fantasy 14. It is unbelievable. Read any of the letter from the producers live. There's like hundreds of them at this point. It is unreal the amount of time and effort that team puts in to listening to what fans want and making it a perfect MMO for them. It's truly unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. We have a tie between Fortnite and No Man's Sky. Let's just get a quick poll in the chat. A show of hands. 0 for Fortnite, 1 for No Man's Sky, 0 for Fortnite, 1 for No Man's Sky. 0 for Fortnite, 1 for No Man's Sky. 0 for Fortnite, 1 for No Man's Sky. What you got, chat? 0 for Fortnite, 1 for No Man's Sky. A classic. Tied again. I can't decide. All right, then I will go with. I mean, chat gets both tied again. 0 and 1. Okay, so my prediction is Baldur's Gate. Oh no, I voted for Baldur's Gate. Changed my vote. I wanted to vote for Final Fantasy 14. Sorry. My prediction is Baldur's Gate. Bjorn, we can go ahead and just chalk it up to a prediction tie, and they get no credit if they win and less credit if they both lose to me. Classic. Or we'll have a runoff on the next one. The best way to do it. Best ongoing game. All right, chat. See what you got. Where options are Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers. You have 1 minute to decide what you think will win for best ongoing game. The category in which Elden Ring should be nominated. The only category in which Elden Ring should be nominated, unless they added a best DLC option, which they haven't because they're fucking fools. But, you know, you win some, you lose some, I suppose. And let me tell you, they've lost this one. They lost. Dumb and bad. They're dumb and bad doing this to us, I say. Dumb and bad. What is the category? Excellent question. I am going to actually move this so that you have a better idea. We'll put that front and center. There's no harm in that, Vinny. Good point. This is best ongoing game. Best ongoing game. Chat is locked in for Fortnite. My vote is for Final Fantasy 14, and my prediction is Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2. Games for Impact, chat. Now this gets interesting, chat. we can only have 5 options in a poll on Twitch, and there are 6 nominees here. So you're going to vote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 just by typing it in chat. What do you think will win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? 1 being Closer the Distance, 2 being Indica, 3 being Neva, 4 being Life is Strange, 5 being Senua's Saga, and 6 being Tales of Kinzara Zhao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Type now or forever hold your peace. We got 2 votes for Life is Strange, 1 vote for Neva so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. What do you think is the best game for Impact? That seems pretty locked in on Life is Strange. Very nice. Very nice. I am going to vote for Life is Strange, and I think that Hellblade Senua's Saga is going to win. I believe Hellblade Senua's Saga is my prediction. Chat votes Life is Strange. I want Life is Strange, but we can't always have what. All right, chat. Accessibility. It's very interesting because there's really no big PlayStation exclusive this year, and that's usually who takes it. Like, this always goes to like God of War Ragnarok or Last of Us or some shit. And this year we don't have that, so it's got to be Call of Duty, Diablo, Dragon Age the Veilguard, Prince of Persia, or Star Wars Outlaws. What do you think will win for innovation in accessibility? Go ahead and answer in the poll. Go ahead and answer in that poll. Any poll enjoyers in chat? Possibly you. Who could tell? Go ahead and vote. My sweet, sweet chat. I am pretty ill-informed on this, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know much about the accessibility options. I feel like the reason that Sony always wins is because Sony always does like a pretty big push every year where they're gonna be like, they'll put out like a trailer, like accessibility trailer or a big article, and kind of like stories will be picked up about the innovations in accessibility. So they kind of like pimp themselves out to be the winners of it. Go ahead and vote now, chat. You got a couple seconds left. Derp and D, welcome in. Got votes for Dragon Age, votes for Prince of Persia, votes for Star Wars. Looks like we're gonna have a tie between Dragon Age and Star Wars. Vote in the chat. 0 for Dragon Age, 1 for Star Wars. 0 for Dragon Age, 1 for Star Wars. Go ahead. 0 for Dragon Age, 1 for Star Wars. Or the tie. 0 for Dragon Age, 1 for Star Wars. 3 right off the back. Let's lock it in. Chat's prediction is Dragon Age. I am going to vote and predict that Star Wars wins. I think they did a good job with that. No opinion is fine. You can abstain at any point. No worries, chat. We're getting down there, and we get into some really interesting categories. Chat. The best performance is Brianna White for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hannah Tell for Life is Strange Double Exposure, Humberly Gonzalez for Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts for Silent Hill 2, or Melina Juergens, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Go ahead and vote on who you think will win Best Performance of the Year. Best Performance of the Year. Best Performance of the Year. All right, chat's kind of spread out on this. I think this is a really interesting category. Very interesting category. But it can go many different ways. I also think there's no bad answers here. I think everybody was pretty strong. That's for sure. Already slotting in Jake's want. My vote is going to be pretty clear. Yeah. It's going to be Brianna White. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Which we absolutely love. That is not my prediction, though. I'll explain my prediction after. Chat, you go ahead and vote. As always, streamer votes for FF. Stick to your guns, baby. Chat predicts Senua's Saga, which is the exact correct prediction. I also predict Senua's Saga. Very good. Best audio design. And now chat, let me help you real quick. The best score and music category comes after this. Keep in mind, best audio design and best score in music are two very different categories. You are voting here for the best audio design. Okay? What do you think will win? Astrobot, Call of Duty, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Senua's Saga, or Silent Hill? 1 minute to decide. 1 minute to decide what you think will win. This is an interesting one for sure. Best audio design. Now, for me, I'll give you a spoiler. This will be the first time that I don't vote for Final Fantasy VII. My accurate chat is actually being not stupid for once, and they have split the votes between Silent Hill 2, Senua's Saga, and Call of Duty, which is pretty impressive. Those are definitely the front runners. I feel like Astrobot and Final Fantasy VII don't really have a shot here. Call of Duty is good, but it's run of the mill. I think this is a 2-horse race between Silent Hill and Senua's Saga. Chat chooses Silent Hill 2. I am both voting for and predicting that Senua's Saga wins. I think they do some really interesting stuff with the audio design in that game. All right, best score and music. My stupid chat. I can't wait to see you guys make the poor decision. Who will win for best score and music? Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor, Silent Hill 2, Stellar Blade. Go ahead and vote now on what you think will win. What do you think will win? What do you think will win? Go ahead and vote now. Forever hold your peace. No clue. We'll figure it out. Figure out a good answer. I'll give you a hint. 4 of these games have a good score in music, and one of these games has the best score in music of all time. And I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm being smart and educated on the matter. As a video game music connoisseur, of course. Can't you hear in the background? We're playing video game bangers right now. Vote now, chat. You got a couple seconds left. We have votes for Final Fantasy and Stellar Blade only. Nothing else has gotten a vote. All right, we got a runoff in the chat. Press 0 for Final Fantasy, 1 for Stellar Blade, 0 for Final Fantasy, 1 for Stellar Blade. Who do you think will win? 0 for Final Fantasy, 1 for Stellar Blade. Vote now. 0 for Final Fantasy, 1 for Stellar Blade. 0 for Final Fantasy, 1 for Stellar Blade. All right, we're gonna lock in. I both vote for and think Final Fantasy will win. Chat also thinks Final Fantasy will win because they are based. Incredible. Best art direction. This is a very interesting category. Who do you think will win for best art direction? Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Metaphor, Neva. You voting just for Aerith's song? No, I'm voting just for that fucking bow wow wow, bow wow wow. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. It's a 10. Stamp, exactly. We love Stamp. Jack going bonkers for Neva, it seems like, for best art direction. No votes for Astro, no votes for Wukong. A sole vote for Elden Ring and a sole vote for Metaphor Refantasio. 5 votes for Neva is crazy. Crazy. Shay, what's poppin', homegirl? I feel like when I know that Shay is streaming, have to do like a visual thing for her because I know she's only listening right now. W. Order. Astro's art direction is the other games that were made for the last 30 years. It's fucking bonkers and accurate. My base chat is correct in predicting Neva, and I'm also choosing Neva. MacBook, but video and audio kept lagging. MacBook is hard to stream on. I would recommend looking up some settings and seeing if it's even possible. PC is the streaming platform for sure. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neva for best art direction across the board. Very nice. All right, chat. The best narrative. The best narrative. A very intense category. Who do you think will win? Final Fantasy, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor, Refantasio, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, or Silent Hill 2? You have 1 minute to decide. Was Alan Wake 2 last year? I'm shocked it's not here. Alan Wake 2 was last year. The guy came out and he did the thing. Sam Lake. Sam and his lake. Time flies, it really does. Yeah. Crazy. I'm a little surprised that Pacific Drive didn't crack this. I don't know much about that game's narrative. Look weird. Chat, no votes for Final Fantasy, 1 vote for Like a Dragon, Senua's Saga, and Silent Hill, and in the lead is Metaphor Refantasio for best narrative. Wild. Wild. Couple seconds left, chat. Place your vote if you haven't already. Let's see what you got. Chat is locked in on Metaphor. I am both voting for and predicting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The best story in a video game that I can remember in the past decade. Probably the most impactful narrative that I can think of since The Last of Us Part 1. For like a AAA game, at the very least. Insane. Narrative for the old game? It's not. Come on, Game Awards, you got this. Come on, Game Awards. Come on, Game Awards, you got this. Ooh. Best game direction, chat. No on-screen poll. We're gonna do this by a show of hands. Best game direction. What do you think will win? 1 for Astrobot, 2 for Balatro, 3 for Black Myth Wukong, 4 for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, 5 for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, 6 for Metaphor Refantasio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you think will win? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for best game direction. Best game direction. Award for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. What do you think will win for best game direction? Best game direction. 1 for Astrobot, 2 for Balatro, 3 for Black Myth Wukong, 4 for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, 5 for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and 6 for Metaphor Refantasio. That is incredibly split right now. 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 6. Insane. Give it another couple seconds before we lock in. You're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in. All right, chat is gonna vote for Metaphor Refantasio. I am gonna vote for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and my prediction is Balatro. My prediction is Balatro for best game direction, which is wild that we're living in this timeline. Oh fuck, I'm locking in. All right, chat. It's time for the doozy. What do you think will win Game of the Year at the Game Awards? What do you think will win Game of the Year at the Game Awards? What do you think will win Game of the Year at the Game Awards? 1 for Astrobot, 2 for Balatro, 3 for Black Myth Wukong, 4 for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, 5 for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, 6 for Metaphor ReFantazio. What do you think will win Game of the Year at the Game Awards? This is the big one. We'll give you guys a minute or two. Frozen Acre. Frozen Acre, is that my guy? Just answer that. Are you my guy? Yo. I know for a fact these are my fucking guys. That's what I fucking know. Let's go, bro. Those are my guys right there. You know how I know? Because Ghost of Mumble, also my guy. Let's go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. 1 for Astrobot, 2 for Balatro, 3 for Wukong, 4 for Shadow of the Erd Tree, 5 for Rebirth, 6 for Metaphor ReFantazio. Let me tally these. I got 2 2s, 2 1s, 2 3s, 2 4s, 3 3s. Jesus fuck. Right now, chat is saying Black Myth Wukong. That's impressive. What has no votes? There are no votes. Nobody thinks that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is there. Okay, so let's go. Let's do this. I'm gonna make an actual poll, chat, and we will put in everything except for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth based on what you guys have voted for so far, so that we can get an actual thing. Killing it. We're trying out here, Mumbles. I appreciate that. Too fucking kind. We'll do a 2-minute poll right now. Man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that as well. Those go a long way around here. Chat, vote now. Again, I'll reiterate what you should know about this vote, okay? This vote is not voted on by the people for an exclusive win, right? All of these votes do count, but they count for a small percentage. The vast majority of the voting for Game of the Year is done by outlets that are made up of teams of people from around the world. Okay, so they have one single decision to make based on a team of people. So a lot of times, like I said, it's kind of that lowest common denominator game. You could have half the crowd of your office be very, very hot on Black Myth Wukong, and half the crowd be very, very hot on Metaphor ReFantazio. But if all of them put Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as their second favorite game, that is the game that will likely be voted on as their Game of the Year. I think it's important to remember that when deciding what you think is going to win Game of the Year as you place your vote for what you think will win. Again, you're doing a prediction. You're not voting with your heart here. I'm voting with my heart. You can vote with your heart on your own fucking ballot. Chat, there's 40 seconds left. Right now, there's 4 votes for Astrobot. There are 2 votes for Balatro. There is no votes for Wukong, Elden Ring, or Metaphor. Go ahead and vote now or forever hold your peace. Let's see what you think will win. You have neckbeards who think their opinion is the only one that matters. It's so fucking true. If someone on stream just state their case for each game, I would, but then we'd have to find a Metaphor ReFantazio fan. That Moose could wing it, yeah, for sure, because it's fucking.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Classic. Chat predicts Astrobot correctly. I think Astrobot takes it. This is the same fucking outlet that gave It Takes Two Game of the Year in 2021. That's how this shit works. It's such a gamer-ass video game that it's going to be a ton of people's second or third favorite game of the year, and it's going to rise to the top. I vote with my heart, of course. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is not only the best game of the year, but probably the best game of the last decade. I am happy, in fact, to vote for it. However, I believe Astrobot will take the cake this year. I have now voted for everything, I think, except for this round 3 of Player's Voice, which has the weirdest selection of fucking games. Like, this actually makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Dude, that this is the final 5. I actually abstain. Actually, I abstain. I choose none. Is FF top tier glazing? Yeah, 100%. As you fucking know. Black Myth Wukong, Genshin Impact, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero. I vote nothing. I will never click Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. That's not a fucking video game, that's a DLC. Get it off of this list. Make a DLC category. Let it win that. Black Myth Wukong, I think, is like a 8 out of 10 on a good day if you're into that type of thing. And then Genshin Impact isn't even from this year. Wuthering Waves, I hear about like once a month because somebody is like sponsored to play it. I guess I vote for Zenless Zone Zero. You know, if I were to vote, is the only one that makes sense. But truthfully, I don't care for any of this. It's fucking insane. If you actually look at like the oh, they didn't have the other ones. Like the top 20 was a pretty respectable list of things that got nominated and whatnot. But let me tell you, a tough fucking look. A tough look. Either way, chat, this is a nice little exercise to do. I think it's telling. I think we got some really good stuff in there. I'm glad that we placed our votes for the vast majority of this stuff. I'm pretty sure I will beat you all when it comes to my predictions. I'm very smart, as you all know. But pretty good stuff. I mean, I think the Game Awards is going to be a really fun time. It's going to be a good watch, if nothing else. You can find me here streaming it. The pre-show starts a half hour before the main show. It's slated for 7:30, so I'll be ready for 7 o'clock. I'll probably be live by 6:30. Shay is joining me as well, so we'll try to get on early so that we can get our tech figured out and everything. Make sure that everyone sounds good and looks good and that everything is organized on our end, which is always important, you know that. And there's plenty of stuff going on in between now and Thursday. Tomorrow, I will be live during the day, probably with more Indiana Jones, because I'm red fucking hot on that game. Chat, if you didn't see today's Indiana Jones stream, I went like 3.5-4 hours on that game, and this game shot from like in my top 20 to easily my top 10, possibly, probably in my top 5. I'm fucking red hot on this game. First 2 or 3 hours, good. Second 2 or 3 hours, great. The last 2 hours that I just played, fucking fantastic. Ridiculous. Like, I'm hot on that shit. Then on Wednesday, big Fortnite update from what I hear. Potentially Fortnite Festival, but definitely that ballistic thing where it's like Valorant kind of, or Silent Hill, not Silent Hill, Counter-Strike. Jesus Christ. Which should be interesting to play. Thursday is the very big day. Thursday during the day, we're gonna play the new Power Rangers game, which should be a blast. And then Thursday night is, of course, the Game Awards. A lot more to look forward to after that. We have continuing playthroughs of Spider-Man, Breath of the Wild. We'll finish up Indiana Jones, without a doubt. We'll finish up BioShock Infinite. Those are our 4 big ones right now, all leading up to the Hanukkah Jamboree coming up starting on December 25th, if y'all come up with those points. Chat, I'm gonna call that a stream, another banger. YouTube VOD watchers, like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. No raid today. We're going down with the ship. I'll be back tomorrow playing some video games for you all. You absolute fucking legends. Thank you for participating. I couldn't do this and have like a poll going if I didn't have anybody in chat, so means a lot. And you guys will always be remembered as the ones who lost to me in the prediction competition. Okay, bye.